Hello there. Welcome to Fayah Fit. My name's Talay, and we're gonna go through. Try again. Hello there. Welcome to Fayah Fit. My name's Talay, and we're gonna go through another mind mona talking about patience. All right, to all my Australian family and friends, I apologize. I was trying to be fun. No fun. All right. Okay. So why talk about patience? Well, being patient is going to help you to succeed in, well, life. But in regards to in regards to fitness, it's going to allow you to sustain that weight loss goal or that weight gain goal or recovering from an injury. Maybe you're a fitness professional. Maybe you're an athlete. All right. So having that patience is going to allow you to sustain the goal that you meet. And it's also going to give you the strength and the grace to be able to deal with everything that's going on while you're trying to attain that goal. Now, what is patience? By definition, it is the quality of being patient as the bearing of provocation, annoyance, misfortune, or pain. Here it is. Without complaint, loss of temper, irritation, or the like. I don't care who you are, how nice you are. None of us have been patient all the time, right? None of us. I don't care who you are. Seriously, none of you guys. None of us. Okay. So we live in a world that I like to call the microwave society, where people want to take their goals, put it right in there, push a button, and boom, at the snap of a finger, they get what they want. When really, in life, anything that's truly worth attaining is more like a slow roasting rotisserie, right? Everything is set perfectly, whether it's the heat, the sauce that you use, speed that you're turning it, so that when you actually get to where you want, when you actually get that food, it's just every single bite is perfect. But nowadays, people don't want that. People want it immediate. And then they wonder why they're, one, not able to sustain it, or two, they run into more issues down the road. All right, people think that they can just pop a pill or, poke a needle or put on this new product that somebody has, and it's going to magically make their world a better place, when really it is not true. Being patient means that you understand that there is a goal in mind, but you also understand that there is work to be done, and you are willing to go through it without complaining, without losing your temper, without being irritated, just going through and grinding. And that is the biggest blessing of it all. The question for you, how do we remain patient? Now, one, I think, is that we need to recognize when we're not being patient, okay? A lot of people, when you start getting into a negative mindset, when you start, looking around the room and start admiring or comparing other people, that's when you know you're not patient. When you start jumping on the scale every single day, having cheat meals all the time, right? Those are key indicators that you are not being patient, and that you need to get back to where you were, slow down, take a breath, analyze yourself, and get back into the groove of things. So how do we remain patient? Now, one of the key things that we can do is to recognize when we are not patient, which is pretty easy to do. It's so easy and it's so common for people to complain. You see them online all the time, complaining about this, that, and the other, getting irritated at other people, and now other people are irritated at you, and you're just going back and forth. And that is the world that we live in right now, is because no one wants to recognize when they're outside of that box, right? And if you're on a fitness journey and you're comparing yourself to other people, maybe you're weighing yourself every single day, and you're just not in that place, that peace of mind that you need to be, that's when you need to scale back, recognize that, hey, the results are going to come as long as I keep my head down and grind through the process. Enjoy the process. That's what it's all about. Being humble enough to know that, hey, look, I'm not where I want to be. I might have messed up, but hey, I'm back on and I'm ready to go. So one of the key things is recognize, be humble enough to admit where you're at, where you haven't been, and get back on it. Another thing to do is to celebrate the small achievements, all right? If your goal is to lose 50, 100, 150 pounds, and you're upset at yourself because you haven't reached that goal yet, and yet maybe you're like 10, 20, 25. You need to celebrate that. You need to, and I don't mean like celebrate like, I'm going to Red Lobster. No, I'm talking about celebrating the fact that, hey, I'm 8 pounds less. I'm 10 pounds less, 20 pounds less than where I was when I started. So I got to be patient and keep grinding through this all. I always give the analogy of, and I love trees. I'm not trying to say chip away at trees, but when it comes to cutting down a tree, right, you want to chip away at it. And that axe is you every single day going at it, staying on your meal plan, staying on your nutrition, staying in your workouts, being patient, right, and chipping away at that weight or that goal that you have in mind. That is such a key thing to do, because it is so easy to get outside of yourself and be like, well, I didn't reach my goal in the time that I wanted to. I didn't reach that number that I wanted to. Let me just give up and go back to how I was. That is not the right mindset to use. What you want to do is just recognize, hey, look, I got a ways to go, but I came a long way, right? And I think we need to remind ourselves that all the time. I don't mean like stand there and be prideful that, you lost 3 pounds. That's cool. Maybe your example of your small achievements is maybe you're no longer eating, candy all the time, or drinking soda, or maybe you're implementing more vegetables into your diet. Whatever the case may be, you need to remember those things. Maybe it's mobility, and maybe, you were never able to bend down without having, pain in your hips or your knees. And now you have that ease. So you need to remember the small stuff, because all those things, when combined, when accumulated together, they make a big difference. And that's what's actually going to get you to reaching your ultimate goal. Tell us in the comments, what are some achievements, some small achievements that has helped you? Drop a comment down below. Let us know some of those things. That might actually help someone else who's going through that same thing. Next tidbit that I'd like to give you in this Mind Mana is to stop comparing yourselves. Please. That's the worst. I used to hate when people would compare me to other people, or, when I was a kid, I hate being compared to like how other kids would be, because I'd be like, why? I'm just myself. Can I just be myself? That is some of the pressures that, life and people will put on you is, they'll say, well, if so-and-so could do it, well, why aren't you like where you should need to be? And that is the worst thing that you can do to yourself, is to compare your journey to someone else, because no one is living in your shoes, and nobody needs to but you. Because truly, the only person that you're actually competing with and that you actually should be comparing yourself to is the person that you see in the mirror. Another thing to help you to remain patient is to set reasonable goals. So many of us in the gym are like, oh, I want to lose 50 pounds in 2 months. Well, buddy, it's probably not going to happen. And if it does, I hope that you seek medical and psychological help, because you're going to have problems up here and in here if you're trying to do something like that without professional help. So set reasonable goals. Maybe you're trying to, like a lot of guys in the gym, oh, I want to bench 315. Cool. Where are you at right now? Maybe you're at 185. Okay. Well, you shouldn't be trying to jump up to 225 anytime soon. Maybe you should just slowly, gradually allow your progress to work itself out. Follow the plan that your trainer, hopefully, if not, hey, reach out to me, has set up for you, and slowly get there. But don't say, oh, by next month I should be hitting 315. No, that's not how it works at all. So set reasonable goals, and you're going to see that, wow, you're going to be able to get there a lot faster and a lot saner. Saner a word? A lot more sane? Whatever. You know what I mean. So key thing right there, set reasonable goals. Hey y'all, we hope you enjoyed this Mind Mana on how to be more patient and how that's going to help you through your fitness journey. We do provide online personal training as well as in-person personal training and supplementation. You can go to fayahfit.com for that. If you enjoyed this video or some of our other videos, please subscribe, drop a like, ring that bell. That way you can stay up to date with everything that we got going on in the world of Fayah Fit. We really appreciate the support and the love and the outpouring that we've gotten from all of our clients, our friends, and our family. And we truly hope that you are all forever achieving your absolute highest. See you next time.